It's a Western Conference battle here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, as the Mavericks look to work the home court advantage. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. You take a look at Los Angeles. It's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
Yeah, and they're going through right now one of those situations that's just difficult to deal with. Doubt begins to really creep in when the losses continue to mount, and then you can have splintering, which doesn't help the situation.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
They get the rebound. Here's McGee. A second chance effort. Just 5 on the clock. And Doncic gets it to go.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy. But Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Now, here is Irving, following the miss by Anthony Davis. And it's good for 2.
You have to love the imagination of Kyrie, able to get off his shot in traffic.
And here are the Lakers. Schroeder looking around. Right side, Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Quick release by AD. He makes drilling the catch and shoot look easy.
Outside, Irving. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Irving's got 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Morris outside. Here's McGee. Another shot. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season. And after the last couple seasons, it's nice to get back to the more normal way of doing things, isn't it, Smitty?
It is, Kevin. We saw the playoff bubble, the reduction in games, more back-to-backs. Shows you how much can be taken for granted.
Here's Doncic after the basket by the Lakers. Outside, Irving. From deep. That's good. He's now 3 for 4 from the field. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Brown with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Gabriel. And too long on the shot.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Pass to Morris. Now here is McGee. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Irving's got 10.
a masterful finisher. The closer Kyrie is to the bucket, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Westbrook. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Westbrook with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Doncic, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Brown outside. Just 3 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What I love about Russell Westbrook, he plays with maximum effort every single night. You can be sure he's not taking any plays off.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Hardaway. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love...
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavs.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
Lakers foul.
Expectations for the Lakers are always high, and it's led to some disappointment in the past few seasons.
Here's McGee. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Yeah, a lot of disappointment. The Lakers built a roster, Steve, of some of the most proven veteran players in the league, too.
And when healthy, that pays big dividends. But if those vets lose time to injury, it can be tough to have success. We've seen that happen in L.A., Kevin.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
On the wing, Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Here's James, and they pick up 2. LeBron's got 6.
When he gets touches inside, LeBron is impossible to stop.
Outside Irving to the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Back to LeBron. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
There's almost no stopping LeBron. He muscles his way right through contact.
Pass to Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Inside. McGee in the high post. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. It doesn't go for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's LeBron.
LeBron James.
And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 10 points for him.
If you're the defense, you have to get back. LeBron, a monster out in the open court.
Pass to Irving. Doncic outside. On the wing, Hardaway. On the wing, Hardaway. Back to Doncic. To the middle. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Timeout called the Lakers. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
And you know, so often, that's what it comes down to. Who can convert when it matters most?
Pass to Irving. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hachimura. Cans it from downtown. Hachimura's got 5 points so far.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Hardaway with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Out to Morris. Shot clock at 5. Hardaway with a wide open look. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Brown outside. James looking it over. McGee with the block. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
The Lakers.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They lead by 1.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Hardaway, no good. Schroeder outside. It's Beverly on the wing for the lead. And Davis lays it in.
Assisted by
8 points for Davis.
Beverly.
And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Makes it off the glass. McGee's got 5 now.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
A signature move for LeBron. His power and explosion has not diminished.
The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Morris. From past the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Morris has got his second bucket tonight. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away. Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Down low. Here's McGee. Second shot opportunity. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. McGee's got 4 this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David. And we thank you for your report. That doesn't go either for Davis. Here's Irving. He's got 12. Morris right side. Dallas moving it around. And it's blocked.
At the point guard position, Patrick Beverly is a great shot blocker.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Bryant. LeBron James on the wing. 12 points for him. Here's Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Davis has got 12 in the game.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Doncic with the bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Well, we know we're in the later stages of his career, but Steve, it's just simply incredible, mind-boggling really, how athletic LeBron James remains.
Kevin, to put it frankly, we've never seen anything like this. He's still getting up with ease for some vicious throwdowns, a testament to how hard he works.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Good on the bucket.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Now Westbrook. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Inside, Hachimura. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Back to Morris. Pass to McGee. Doncic outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Los Angeles ball.
Lakers trail by 4.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Right side, Westbrook. Here's Gabriel. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Gabriel's got his first 3 points of the game. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Mavericks lead by 1. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. And here's Westbrook. to the left wing. Outside for Davis. 4 on the clock. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Lakers trail by 3. On the wing, James. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Banked in off the glass. And it's 9 points here for Rui Hachimura. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Morris. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Calling for Anthony Davis, a big contributor to this team when healthy.
Kevin, AD does everything on the court that you ask of him. He can defend in space and guard just about anybody. Along with being a force on the offensive side, he's a terrific talent.
Doncic right side. Back to Irving. Fires for 3. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Here's James. Up again. It's rebounded by Doncic. And the Mavericks with possession. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. McGee. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. James outside. Kicks it out to Schroeder to take the lead. Mavericks with the rebound. Now here is Irving. Back to Doncic. And there's the drive. And Doncic throws it down.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
And the Lakers call time here. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He said, we're getting some looks on the 3, but we're not connected. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
2 minutes.
And it's Bryant in the corner. James outside.
And once LeBron gets the ball in the painted area, the force he plays with, it's hard not to foul him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to McGee. Back to Irving. All alone. And it's Dallas with another.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step. value in each possession.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
On the wing, Irving. Out to Morris. Pass to McGee. Dallas moving it around. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Lakers ball. Coming on number 4 for the Lakers, Russell Westbrook.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point differential.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
On offense, Kyrie Irving is so crafty. He keeps finding ways to get around the D.
Westbrook with it. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and
In it, all these raps, they be Brad Pitt. Every little thing I do is mad different.